sequence. Another bag, another season, no description of the feeling. Boy, got a game a lot, but I keep.
Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a bump with it ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with it ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with it ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with it ain't not fun. Boy, can I drop your bag, sass? I've been here from the start. A little snapback, homie, with a plug in his heart. Took these Billy Strum cards and now they rip me apart. Now they run around in circles like them kids in the park. Not afraid of the dark, there ain't no monster inside. I pray to Jesus Christ, homie, they just keep me alive. Why you keep it 53? Cause I've been wrestling with pride. I try to keep it like I'm Texas, got the stop on my side. Girl, you know I'm a saint, so why you giving me hell? My uncle back up on the block and now they begging for bail. He always calling me for paper cause he know I'm the trail. Now I'm eating my McDonald's, I was fresh out of jail. Now I made it out of chunk, at least I know I'm up. Boy, thump, like my neighbors jumping up a pum. Boy, I bump in that Billy Strong, he ain't know he ain't thump. He just grabbed the pump and made it go dumb. Got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a bump with it ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with it ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with it ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with it ain't not fun.
I'm an airport baby, I'm too fly to count. Counting the cash, yeah, it's too high to count. I'm dealing with a fake, yeah, they too fake to doubt. Acting like they are what they not for their clout. They just suckin' my blood, they can love what you count. Flowing like water. Three with the smiles on the ops gonna pop. They all in the sewers and south in the clouds.
I'ma stay down to the sound, to the sound, to the sound. On the floor to the steps, build that with the pants and the steps.
Got no paper, told him quit the pocket.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The winner moves on to the AFC Championship game. This should be some battle. Off we go here in the divisional round. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And he'll get forward for a couple. Second down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. On first and 10, here's Benson. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a second down and 8.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll air one out for Higgins. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Tyke Smith.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense. You're defending your own goal line. You got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick. to save them some points.
Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Here's Lawrence. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. They've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least 1 first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot. This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
11.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs. Wow, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Match to the right side, caught by McBride. He is in. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Nighthawks.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
They'll return this from the 11. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He fires downfield for Pitts. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So in this last possession, Mike, they take the ball away, and they do it from playing cover 3 defense. So what that means is there's 3 deep players. There's 2 corners and a safety. They divide the field into thirds, and everybody else underneath is just looking at the quarterback. Straight zone coverage, played perfectly, leads to a big takeaway.
That one intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland. And the Jaguars will take over here just shy of the 30.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, goes to ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
2nd and a yard.
Hey, Lion! Take right open.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. And instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Let's go.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Now Jake Moody for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jaguars will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start out with a run, and it's Benson. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw. In trouble, and down he goes.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should.
That is caught, finding Higgins. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well. A give, here's Benson. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Watkins motioning over. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Now he'll air one out. Now for the 3rd time in the first quarter, he's been intercepted. That's the safety, Andre Cisco. And the Jaguars are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down. Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Let's go. Red.
Now here's Lawrence. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
Lisa 24.
Here's Lawrence to throw. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
Hey.
To throw is Lawrence. The pressure gets there, and he goes down. A sack that should be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter in the books in this AFC divisional playoff. All even on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Play action now. It's Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Lawrence to throw for it on 4th down. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he's going to have a Jags first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long.
Hey, Lion. Go.
Now a handoff. ETN. And not much there.
Let's go.
He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
11.
They go play action for Lawrence. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes.
To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Jaguars. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the Jaguars will move out to a 14-7 lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go, set. 19 Lion. Go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Edgerrin Cooper. And the defense finds the end zone. Great work inside by the linebacker, who takes it back the other way for the touchdown.
Yeah, and he just never saw the linebacker in the middle of the field, Mike, and the quarterback was locked in on his receiver. And once that ball came out of his hand, I think he wanted it back.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Right back to the air following that pick 6. He'll air this one out for Watkins.
He's trying to set the tone here for the rest of the game and let this defense know there is not a blade of grass on this field that you don't have to defend, because he reared back and he let that one eat. And he's got to work a little bit on his touch, a little bit on his accuracy, but I don't think he needs to work on his arm strength.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
60 Maverick. No street.
Watkins motioning over.
7 Pirates.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Into space at the 45. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you could see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
A run with Benson.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit.
In these goal-to-go situations, backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Nighthawks. An extra point attempt to follow. His kick is good. And the Nighthawks draw closer here. It's 21-14. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Let's go.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Hey, kill.
They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
Rip, 23. Here we go.
Lawrence. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
30 left. Hey, Ron.
And a nice defensive play. They're good awareness coming through to make the play in the backfield for a loss of yardage. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. On play action, he'll set up to throw. The second down throw is incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Sean Murphy-Bunting.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Ready? Go!
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll air one out for Higgins. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
Set.
Now they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Edgerrin Cooper.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
Hey, 11 Haggett. Think right. Silver.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. That's complete to Etienne. And that's going to help. He's out of bounds up near the 30-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Hey, kill. On the red. 13, Lou. Here we go.
To throw is Lawrence. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Go.
Back to throw. Lawrence. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Hey, I'm gun.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Lawrence now. Quick hitting slant there. And he's going to have a 1st down here as they are into field goal range at the 27.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion.
And he's in. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Moody now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Jaguars have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Here we go.
He'll drop to throw. Again, working deep downfield. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it, and that's going to bring an end to this 1st half.
Jaguars 28, Nighthawks 14.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. These two teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. And back to it here. The 3rd quarter underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Hey, go! Go, let's go!
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. To the right, that's Pitts. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Here we go.
On 1st down, Lawrence. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch. So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Red on red. Silver.
Lawrence throwing on 4th down. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie 1st-round pick.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
Here we go, set, go!
They'll look to throw. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
When it starts bad, it has a funny way of ending up getting worse, and I don't think that could be any more true than it is right now. They're already down by multiple possessions, and after that start to this drive with the sack, they find themselves once again in a massive hole. Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on 1st down put them in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on 2nd, and now they find themselves in a critical 3rd down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
And more of the same. Another interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you jump.
Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by DeMurray Mathis. And the Nighthawks are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. That's into the hands of his receiver, Watkins. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Straight ahead, they go with Benson. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Jordan Davis, the man in the middle, brings it to an end.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
He'll look to throw. He'll air one out for Higgins. That is hard. And he's into the end zone. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Nighthawks. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Easy. Read a 44. Read a 54.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. That's the tight end. Pitts.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to...
Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
Great job. Go.
Second down, Lawrence. He's going to look for the home run ball. And the Nighthawks force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
Look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Now, faking the give. That's to the right side. Caught by McBride. Call it a gain of 13. That's enough for a first down.
That quarterback called that play in the huddle. That ball was only going to one guy. He was the first read, the second read, and the check down. And it was called to perfection. They got the perfect look and led to a nice gain.
And he'll take this ahead to the 43-yard line. Javon Holland up to make the tackle.
4 yards on pickup. Second and 6.
Here's second and 6.
Come on. Set. 70 range. Street.
Back to throw. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. Still on his feet, and he will score. T. Higgins, touchdown Nighthawks. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. The extra point is good. And the Nighthawks have come back to level things. It's 28 all. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Hey, easy. Route. Hey, I'm gun.
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. They go play action for Lawrence. That's to Pitts, the tight end. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
And he will score again. Touchdown, Jaguars. Saving his best for the playoffs. His third touchdown of the game.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Moody's extra point is good. And the Jaguars will go up by 7. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Wes Watkins going to bring it back. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Second and 11.
Let's go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll air one out for Higgins. That's caught. And he's going to take this one all the way. 74 yards. It's a touchdown. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the second half. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. First and 10. a second down throw for Lawrence. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing his 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
Grant, 23. 30 left. Silver.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
Hey, kill.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
Red on red.
They'll run it here with Etienne. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Again, they give it to Etienne. Powering forward. He's in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the Jaguars will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This is fielded inside the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one complete to Higgins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They run out of the gun with Benson. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. To the right side here. Pass is caught. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Now they'll set up to throw. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 1, 2nd and goal.
Here we go, sack.
They'll run with Benson. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Nighthawks. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Short throw taken by Pitts. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, 4th quarter. The game is on the line.
That ball intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie. Here's 1st down.
Ready.
They'll run here. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 31-yard line.
They'll run. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
They'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their second. Is stopping here with 1:07 on the clock. Now, 1st and goal. Go with their fullback trying to get it. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up 2nd and goal. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Let the fullback try to power it home. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1. Setting up 3rd and goal. They'll let the fullback try to push the puck. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. They're out there to block most of the time, but Greg, great reward for the fullback to carry it in for the touchdown.
Not every team in the league even carries a fullback, but man, if you have one on your roster, Mike, not many better places to use him than down here on the goal line.
The extra point is up and through. And the Nighthawks will go up by 7. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
On the red. Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Now he takes off. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much.
And it's a touchdown! They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for 2, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it 2-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
In need of a recovery and a quick field goal, here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick. Not much of a chance.
Here's 1st and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They are moving on. As the #1 seed, the victory means they locked out another home date next weekend as they look to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.